Have some fun today. We are going to make a t-shirt graphic from scratch. That's right. Now, if you've ever seen some stuff like this Balenciaga shirt is really popular. Is made to look like masking tape, that they just took masking tape and made the logo there. It's really popular. People seem to like it. And I'm going to show you how you can make your own. All right. Now, we're going to do this two ways.
We can do it the easy way or the hard way.
That's right. We're going to do it an easy way, and then we're going to do it a little bit more difficult of a way, but the results are going to be worth it. Okay. Now we're going to use Adobe Illustrator to do this. I know Adobe Illustrator, not so popular right now with a lot of people. They're pissing a lot of people off, but it's still a great program, and that's what we're going to be using today. So without any further ado, let's get busy. All right, so first thing that we're going to do is we're going to need a few things to really pull this together. As you can see, the graphic looks like this. Let's pull in closer. The graphic looks like this, and let's move this to the side. You can see that it looks like really cool. They're not the first people to do this, by the way, but really cool masking tape looking graphic. So the easy way is that we're just going to go on the internet. You go to something called thefont.com. This place is amazing. It has everything, and you can put in the word tape. Okay. And guys, I'm going to put on my glasses because I need to see. All right. And if you look at something like this, right, that rip tape right there, and then you look at what we were looking at, it's very similar. So it depends on your own personal taste, right? You can also go over to Envato Elements. I have an Envato Elements account. That's why I went over to show you the free ones on thefont.com. But this one, if you have an account, you can get it. If not, it's going to cost you a couple of dollars, right? Here where it says all items, and just put in font, enter. And you have this one, Kelly Hacks, and I really like this one, Slater's Duct Tape. Just click right there and download it. Install it to your system. Now, of course, we're not going to use a word as gaudy and ostentatious as Balenciaga, but we are going to use something that starts with a B. Let's hit all caps, and we're going to write B space your self. Right there. Hold on our shift key. Pull that wide. Okay. And we're going to go over here and we're going to type SLA. It should go right there. Boom. Be yourself. Okay. And actually, I'm going to put a period next to it. Okay. Now, let's just say you're putting this on a black t-shirt, you can make a black box right here. I'm going to take this, bring it to the front. I'm going to make it like a tan like that. And technically, you could print it. Right? You can just take this, print it, put it on whatever, print it at home, white toner printer, DTF, get transfers, and you can rock out. But I want to show you something. If you come in, right, you see how this kind of really looks like tape? Okay? We're going to do something very similar to that. We're going to mimic that. Okay? We're going to mimic that. So this right here is the easy way. And now we're going to do, it's not hard, but it's a little bit more time consuming, a few more steps. Okay. So we're going to use this font right here as our base. Okay. And we want to have that right there. And we're going to take this font and we're going to control outlines, meaning right now it's a text. And we're going to turn it into a shape. So we're going to go up to type and we're going to go down to create outlines. And now that is a shape. We're also going to ungroup it. Ungroup. Yeah. All right. So what we're going to do now is we are going to make our own brush. All right. And it's really, really simple. All right. We're going to take these that already exist, right? We're going to take this. We're going to pull that down. And we're probably going to take this one right here. Maybe this Y right here. And maybe this F. Okay. And we are going to get our eraser tool. Make our eraser tool bigger. This, you know what? We're not even going to do that. We're just going to select part of this and we're going to delete it. We're going to go right here. We're going to delete that. Take that and join it. We're going to do the same thing right here. We're going to take this. We're going to delete that. I'm going to take this one. We're going to delete the top. Yeah. Take this one. Delete that. And we're going to take this Y. Make a couple of them. And we're going to delete that. We might do the same thing to the other side. Oh no, we did that one. That. Okay, and you might be like, what in the world are you doing? I'm going to show you. One day it'll all make sense. So we're going to take these little dips and dabs and pieces and we're going to create a brush out of them so that we can make all the tape we want. All right. So we're going to take this and we're going to straighten this up like this. And we're going to take this and turn it around like this. And we're going to get that straight. And we're going to see how that right there, we're going to connect them. Actually, I'm going to pull this down a little bit. Make a box right here. Go right there. We're going to select that whole thing. We're going to go to our Pathfinder tool. Where is our Pathfinder? Doesn't matter. Go up the window, Pathfinder, it pops right on up. And we're going to click this button right here, which makes that all one shape. Okay. Now we're going to go with our pen tool. We're just going to get rid of these extra. Get this nice and straight going all the way down. Now, believe it or not, guys, that is actually going to be a piece of tape that we can use over and over again. Now let's do this one, and we're going to take this and we're going to put this on the bottom. This is the only really time-consuming part. Once we get these done, you're going to see how relatively easy it is to do all this. Now, we still might have to just take this and, okay. All right. Okay. Now we take that, make that all one piece. And you see how this is kind of, you could actually leave that there, but we wanted that to be straight. So we're going to do our pen tool and we're just going to go in and delete these extra. And it's going to straighten right on up. The thing about it is that Illustrator gives you, there's lots of Illustrator, I know it's getting on people's nerves, but Illustrator just gives you so much freedom. Now with this one, we can actually take this one and turn it straight, and we don't have to do anything. All we really have to do is grab this and pull it up. I'm gonna have to straighten it up. We got a piece of tape. Got a piece of tape right there. We might want to make one more by taking this. We want to make two more. Like this one and this one. At the top. Look at that. And this one, we pretty much could do the same thing we did with the other one. Just take that and elongate it. And now look at that. Those are going to be pieces of tape. Now, the only thing is that we're going to take this and we're going to use our eyedropper tool. And we're going to go right here and eyedrop right on here. And now that's around. I want to grab a lighter part. That's home so you can see. It's around the same color. Okay. Easy as pie. Now we're going to go up the window. We're going to go to our brush library. And we're simply going to take this, okay, and we're going to pull it in, and we're going to make an art brush, not a scatter brush, not a pattern brush, but an art brush. Click right there. Everything is fine. You can give it a name. I'm not even going to give it a name. I'm just going to click right there, and that brush is right there. Okay. Now all these brushes are slightly different, so I'm going to add them all. You're going to see why in a minute. And now the only difference is that the edges are slightly different, and when you have tape, things are different. Like all edges are different. Okay, so now what we're going to do is simply we're going to low-key recreate these. So we're going to go right here and we're just going to make a line, and it doesn't have to be exactly the same, but we're just going to make a line like a piece of tape, right? And then we're going to click on one of these and boom, done. Go back, click on another one, any random one. I'm going to click right here and go out. Click on any random one. Now you're going to see me after I make one and I click, I go back over here and I click that again. There is a reason for that. Okay, hold on. Okay, we have our B. Now we can go in, if we want to make something smaller, shorter, longer, we can go right there. And I know what some of you are probably saying. Well, if you're going to do that, why didn't you just use the font? Hold on. There's a method. There's a method to this. All right. And some of you may be saying, why do you keep going back? Let me show you. If I were to just go like this, say click, 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 and go right. It looks okay, but let's just do it. Let's just do it right here. You see how when you do it like that, it's these sharp edges, and you want to have these jagged like edges that look like you ripped off tape. That looks like it just doesn't look like tape anymore. All right. So let's go back. I'm going to speed this up in a minute. I'm going to speed this up in a minute because you pretty much get the gist of what I'm doing. So I'm going to go through all this and you can watch, and then we'll be back. And I'm going to show you how we're going to make something really magical happen. Oh, I want to show you guys something. You can take these pieces of tape once you have them, and you can just move them, Control Alt, move them right here, do that right there, grab that one, put that one right there, and it actually will go much faster. All right. So now we have Be Yourself as is, like that. Okay. So this looks pretty much just like that one, but here's where the magic happens. We're going to take this. First of all, I always like to work in copies. Always like to work in copies. So I'm going to take this. I'll make a copy. Take the whole thing. Hold on, something is locked. I'm going to take this whole thing, make a copy, and now we're going to go right here to expand appearance. Beautiful. Okay. I'm going to go right here to same fill color. I'm going to get it out of this. Now we have this right here like this. So we're going to do something. We're going to go to our Pathfinder, okay? And we're going to go to this right here, divide. And we're going to click this right here and divide that up, okay? Now what we're going to do is we're going to look and see where these would connect. You see where that would connect? And we're going to go, hold on, we're going to go back over here. Let's move this over here. We're going to see where that would connect. We're going to get our eyedropper and we're going to kind of like see if we can make. Actually, I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to grab that same fill color, select same fill color, which selects everything, and we're going to eyedrop that to be this darker color, okay? And then we're going to grab this right here, this little section right here, and we're going to eyedrop that, and we're going to put a place where it's lighter. Like, okay, beautiful, beautiful. And then we're going to go right here. We're going to take that. Let's go to our swatches. And we're going to pull that color in our swatches. And we're going to pull the other color in too. And now, everywhere you see something that is overlap, like right here, overlapping, we're going to grab that one. Overlapping, grab that one. Overlapping, grab that one. Overlapping right there, grab that one. And this is what creates. Now these colors are a bit extreme. I'm going to change it at the end. Actually, let's change this now. Select same fill color. Okay, that's a good one. We just don't want it to be too extreme. Then it loses. Okay. All right. So now every time boom, every time that comes together, boom, boom. And that is how, actually, hold on now. I want to make this a little bit darker now. And that is, yeah, perfect. And that is how you create that look of tape, of real tape. You see this? That just looks like a font. This looks like, well, let's pull this out. This looks like real tape, guys. And that is the difference. That's why, see right here, that's the easy way and that's the harder way. It's actually not hard. It's just a little bit more time consuming. And that's how you do it. Go ahead, make yourself a t-shirt and have a good time. Anyway, guys, this is T-Shirt Design School, courtesy of T-Shirt Help Desk. I am your boy, Gary Edgenay, AKA Gary 3000. God bless. I'm finna put some butter on my shoes and slide on out the door. Live and learn. Peace.